Oh, hey, what's going on? Wait, well, no, I'm fine. It's on your end, I think.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I apologize. Yeah, there was no audio because I was having a little private conversation with our good friend Hasan. He's to my left right now. He's not on screen yet. Yeah, we're having a little quick convo. Just running down, the fun time that's about to be had here. Hello to the chat. Hello to all of you for being up nice and early. Early for me, so in this morning, and early for you for Hasan too. I guess. Wow. I mean, early in the sense that I know you don't normally go live at this time, Hasan, but I may as well just bring you on in right now so that people can see your beautiful face. And I think, I believe you should be on now. There you are. Wow, look at that. There he is, the man himself. Thank you so much for being here with us.
What's going on?
Not much. Well, it's exciting for me. Very early morning with the man himself.
It is early morning. I'm getting out an eye booger right now.
Yeah, I appreciate you squeezing us into the old schedule. You're normally live at 11, and so you don't normally ever stream at this hour, right?
No, I don't. I start my stream at 11, but like I'm up at like 7:30 usually. Last night I went out though because my friend is visiting, so I slept in at until like 7:30.
Yeah, I saw what you guys a little sushi treat last night. Per your Instagram story.
Yeah, we went to Nobu.
Oh, I have not been there, but certainly would love to.
I'd never been there either. It was decadent. I don't eat any sushi. I don't eat any seafood whatsoever. So I had like the Wagyu stuff.
Oh,
I mean, it's crazy. It's like $50 for like literally 3 thin slices of Wagyu with like tempura crispy onions on top of it. But it was still delicious.
Wow, yeah, it's one of those places.
Very expensive.
What were you? Actually, did I see you react to it? Were you the one that didn't you watch a clip, or maybe I just saw someone else watch a clip of Pokey talking about going on a date with Nobu with a guy? Maybe not. Well, either way, we're talking about she was just talking about how expensive it is, and so was it worth the price?
Expensive.
Worth the price, or no?
I mean, it's delicious, but like the price is really high for how little food you get, which is like a very American thing to say. You know what I mean? It's just like I want like Cheesecake Factory portion.
Oh fuck.
Okay, maybe not, but like somewhere in between. I think there's a comfortable middle ground in between like 3 little baby slices of meat for $50 and an entire cow.
Yeah, well, I've actually never had none of that Wagyu stuff, Wagyu stuff either. So
Yeah,
I guess that's a real treat. You know what? Maybe one day, you'll take me out to Nobu. Was it your treat? I'm just gonna ask you that invasive question. Was it your treat? Did you treat your friend?
Yeah. Of course.
What a beautiful gift.
I mean, yeah, I'm very fortunate, obviously, but so is my friend. Like he's in finance. Like we're both doing all right, but it's basically at this point it's not like we're fighting each other to pay for one another. But I guess that's me being Turkish too.
Oh yes, well I wanted to speak a little bit about Turkey before we about your time in Turkey. Your time. So you grew up in Istanbul, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Istanbul and Ankara.
Oh, okay. Ankara is the capital. I've been to Istanbul. But my point is, I've been to Istanbul. Have you been to a hammam?
A hammam? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Younger, we went in Antalya when I was like a lot younger. It was terrifying. It was a terrifying experience for me because like it wasn't like a real hammam. It was like Antalya is like one of the tourist destinations. So their entire economy is like tourism. So the hammam was like catered towards Europeans and people coming into Turkey for tourism. So it was all like Russian women that were doing the hammam stuff instead of like big burly dudes that you would normally get in a real hammam, which is a Turkish bath for those of you who are watching and who don't know what that is. I was really worried the entire time. I was like, dude, I can't get a boner. It's gonna be awful. Like if I get a boner, this is so awkward. Like, because I'm young, I'm a teenager, and I'm thinking in my head like, oh my god, please, this beautiful girl is going to like, I'm just gonna have one towel separating me and this beautiful girl that's like fluffing up my body with like pillows that have soap in it and stuff like that. It was traumatizing. It was the hardest I've ever worked in my entire life.
And I mean, was there a boner?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Just a
well,
little
you
bit.
know what? That's
I
life.
was able to
That's life,
I was
Hasan.
able to hide it though. It's fine.
Yeah, that's a different experience from mine. I just had an older Turkish man do it for me. Oh, give me one moment. Oh, this guy. Oh, I think I accidentally shared a screen. Did not mean to share that. I have a special
Leak.
surprise for you. I have a special surprise for you, actually. So that's why my phone's been going off. But my special
Mm-hmm.
surprise for you. I've got a special guest for you. But unfortunately, he's trying to get in right now. So I'm gonna answer him very quickly. But in a moment, if you could, yeah, maybe you know what, we'll vamp for a little while I get on the call with him, and you're gonna enjoy this surprise. I promise you this. I promise you this, Hasan.
All right, let's see.
Everyone in the
Oh
chat,
no,
keep hanging on out.
Sam's theater.
Um, hey, hello, sir. Hello, sir. Are you having trouble getting in the room?
This is not a meme. I legit don't know who it is. By the way, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but I actually have no idea who it is.
They can hear. They can hear you.
Oh, okay. You should be putting up suspenseful music here. You know what I mean? Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. Like dun 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 dun. Again, I can't tell if you guys can hear me or not, but I'm just gonna keep talking as though you are. This is what it's about, folks. This is what being an entertainer is all about. You know what I mean? You feel like a little bit of dead air is coming, and you just immediately fill it. Now I don't know if you guys can hear uh Aria because I can't hear him. I can't hear him at all. He's just on the phone. Oh, you can't hear him. Okay, good. Because I can't hear him either. He's muted on the phone. Okay, got it. Well, good. I moved the Queen and Obama back there for those of you who were wondering where it went. I don't know if Aiden's in here. It's probably too early for him, but that's where it is now.
I'm back.
That's where the Queen and Obama.
I'm
All right,
back.
what happened?
I was gonna. Oh, don't you? It's all. We're all good to go. He's ready to be let in. So I want to give a special thank you again for you being here, Hasan. And because you're here, I wanted to give you a gift from me. From Pop Pop to Hasan. And so,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very excited to announce, to introduce our special guest, a co-host for this today. Normally, Hasan, I usually have like a co-host. His name is Steven, normally a lovely old fellow I met off of Craigslist. Legitimately met him off of Craigslist. But he couldn't be here today. But so I found a special guest replacement, which fits perfectly. This guest is, I believe he's a fan of your work, and I believe you're a big fan of his work too. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's please give a big round of applause and a welcome to our special guest, co-host, helping me navigate this Hasan interview. One of my favorite performers, one of, I believe, certainly Hasan's favorite performers, the man himself from Blacked.com, Jason Love. He's connecting to the audio right
Okay.
now. He's connecting. We're waiting for you, Jason. I think your camera's not on, Jason.
Not on yet? Okay, let's see.
We're waiting for that beautiful face, Jason.
Me.
But, no. Why is my camera not on? Let's talk.
There should be a camera.
Oh shit! Wait, is it actually Jason Love? I had to look him up.
It is Jason Love. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. No. I have definitely seen Jason Love's work. What's up, Jason Love?
Yes. Yeah. I told you I would deliver. Jason.
You did not tell me. You did not tell me we were gonna have a guest on this at all. This is the strangest ambush interview I've ever been a part of.
Hey, there he is. All right.
What's up, guys?
There he is. Look at that. Wow.
Thank you.
Yes, this is Hasan. Jason. Yes, what a treat. Jason, thank you so much for being here.
Definitely.
You know, we're happy to have you run this with us. And Hasan, I mean, the look on your face, the pleasure, the joy I can see in your face right now.
Yeah, no, I know, totally. This is awesome.
Hasan, so you seen some of the work?
Oh, yes, I've definitely seen some of your work.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Well,
I never know. Look, I have friends that are porn stars, and even now I just still never know when I meet someone in the industry. I just I don't know what to say. Like, hey, big fan of your work. You lay the pipe very well, sir.
It make you feel like a creeper.
Yeah, it's always. I mean, I don't know. It's always weird to just say it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I met Jason a couple of years ago. Yeah, he's a great guy, and I just knew I had to bring him in for you. I knew I couldn't let you down, but especially because from what we know, it was a Mr. Hasan Piker's birthday last Sunday, correct?
Yes, this is correct. I turned 30.
Jason, well, I got another treat for you. Jason has a little treat for you right now. Mr. Piker, please, Jason, take it away.
You ready? All right, let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear son. Happy birthday to you.
That was wonderful, man. Thank you.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
Not my strong point. So.
Oh no, you did great, Jason. You did great, Jason.
That was incredible.
No,
that was incredible.
That was great, Jason. And don't you worry. Once Jason's right now in Miami, but he comes to LA to film sometimes. And certainly once COVID, things get safer, I have your address as given to me by your management, so I'll make sure to send Jason on over to give you a proper birthday gift.
Exactly.
For sure, man. We can hang out.
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes, hang on out. Yeah, and it'll be a good time. But we're glad to have you both here. Thank you again, Hasan, for being here with us, and thank you, Jason, for coming along to join, strap on for this ride. But again, thank you again to the chat for being here too. Now that Jason is here, we're ready to roll properly. Although we were really rolling before, I appreciate you, Hasan, keeping the chat, engaged, vamping while Jason was trying to get on.
That's what I do, man.
It is what you do. But I guess let's begin. We're going to dive on in. Jason, as my co-host, this is your first time. I'm happy to have you here. And so feel free to jump on in anytime you want. My first question to you, Hasan, is one that I think I would be remiss if I didn't ask. I think both my chat, my audience, your chat, the Buzzfeed audience, I would be remiss as a quote unquote, journalist if I didn't ask this, because I think the world needs to know. But how do you keep getting away with it?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it was like many, many years of not getting away with it until, there was just a sea change. And then I started getting away with it, I guess.
Yeah.
And now it just happens. It's just natural, organic.
Beautiful. Well, I'm sure
I really don't have I'm sorry, I don't have a better answer to that.
No.
The question that's on everybody's mind.
It's a good answer.
It is a good answer. Jason, how do you keep getting away with it? I'm sure even if you weren't getting paid, you'd be getting away with it yourself. Hey, baby.
It's trial and error. You do it one way for a while, and when you realize that's not working, then you just tweak it a little bit. And then once you implement what you changed and it works, then you just keep it going and just, be mindful of different things that could happen.
Yeah, Jason, how tall are you? Because Hasan, you're 6'4". Jason, you're a big boy yourself, aren't you?
6'5".
6'5". Oh,
Jesus Christ,
fucking
dude, that's bullshit. Okay, the one thing, the one thing that always made me at least like feel a little bit better is like most of the male talent I feel like are not that tall. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Yeah, most of them are
And I was
short.
always like, you know, that was my copium. I was like, you know what? Like at least they're not like super tall. You know what I mean? Fucking this guy's also 6'5", dude. God damn it.
6'5", tatted all over the face tats too. Jesus Christ. Oh man,
Yeah.
we love you, Jason. We certainly do. You know.
I love y'all too.
So you're still performing, Jason. Is that correct?
No, I'm on the production side now.
Oh wait, so you don't. So your sexual prowess just happens off camera.
Exactly. Still the same levels, just no camera on it, unless I'm making some content.
Wait. So you are on camera still?
Well, for OnlyFans here and there.
Oh,
but
OnlyFans.
for-
Yes.
Only with my girl, so it's not like it's an assortment of different. Just
When you look at Hasan, do you how well do you think he would do in the industry? Do you have connections that maybe can get him in?
oh, definitely. I think he would do good. You know, he have a decent look, so he would be able to work it. You know.
No,
Yeah.
I would never be able to do that. It would be. I just look. That's part of the reason why I respect sex work is because like I would never be able to fucking do it. You know what I mean? It's hard.
Yo,
I get
it's
I would get like
hard.
performance. I would get like performance anxiety. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I don't know. I used to just close my mind, and I would just make everybody mentally disappear that's on set, and then I would just go at it. And that used to help me.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't make people mentally disappear. But that's what I'm saying. It's like people always devalue it like, you're just making money by fucking. It's like, I'm sorry, is anyone gonna pay to see you fuck? I don't think so. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
They don't understand the amounts of work that goes into that. It's
Yeah.
tons of work.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yes.
I woke up some days and I was so sore, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, yo, did I fucking like get in a wrestling match yesterday or something?
Well, in a way, you kind of did. Yes.
Yeah.
Per se.
Yeah. What are these? Are these the orgy scenes that tend to particularly wear you out, Jason? Was there a particular type of scene
that wore me out? Yeah. So like if it was like 2 young ladies and myself, that's a lot of work. Or 3 young ladies and myself, that was because the girls are like battling to see who's the best.
Oh.
And then so in the battle, I'm the object that they're battling against while battling each other. So it's like they all bringing their A game. It was just like a lot.
Yeah.
Wake up the next day like, yo, I got a cramp in my hip.
Yes. Well, I mean, like both Hasan and I are certainly, we're just, ants in your shadow, Jason. And I'm sure, Hasan certainly keeps getting away with it. But do you have any tips for us to increase our, sexual prowess even further in Hasan's case?
I know it depends on like you mean like as in longevity wise or like getting in the right mind space, like in which aspect you want to increase?
Hasan?
I mean, I'm here to hear out tips for anything. Longevity's good. Stamina, everything.
So if you want to go longevity and stamina per se, it's all about position change. So obviously if you in a position where you're enjoying it too much, then obviously the next step is your brain is going to tie into your physical, and then that's it. You lost it. But if you like alternate positions and change it a lot, then you'll prolong the sensation, so you don't have to worry about going off too early.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Sometimes
if it feels too good, move around.
Yeah. Like sometimes it's even movement doesn't help. You know what I mean? It's just
you might be moving a lot.
It just depends on the assets, I guess. But like,
yeah,
that'd
be a big factor.
Yeah, there's just some girls when like if you switch positions and you go doggy, it's impossible. It's hard.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna be perfectly candid. I'm only 5'8". I'm a smaller guy. Sometimes that's a position that doesn't suit me. My partner, my girlfriend, she's taller than me. It ain't the best for old pop. Do you have tips for that, Jason, or maybe you too, Hasan?
Yeah. So what you're gonna have to do is, in your case, obviously I don't have that problem, but in your case, what you have to do is instead of her being so high up, you have to go forward, move her hands forward so that she's lower. So it goes down to a more relaxed position for you. Because if you're not relaxed, then it's gonna make it difficult for you to perform right.
That makes sense.
You're asking a dude who's 6'5" what it's like to tips on how to have sex with someone that's taller than them. It's like, have you ever had sex with someone that's taller than you?
No, the closest person that was actually fairly tall was Mia Milano. She was like 6 foot, but that's about the tallest one. Or the young lady Maitland Ward, she like right at 5'11".
Maitland Ward she was an actress back in the day, huh? Yeah,
she played like in White Chicks and Boy Meets World and all that. She's fairly tall.
Oh well, yeah. Well, that's yeah. You've certainly you've ran through the gamut, haven't you? Any favorite co-stars for you, Jason?
Favorite, I would say I don't really have a favorite. I would look at it all as an activity. Like it was a battle for me. I was always trying to win. If I don't
trying to win, what do you mean trying to win?
Huh?
What do you mean trying to win?
Obviously, see, the young ladies always want to try to make you tap out, so they can be like, "Oh, I made him quit, or I made him tap out. Oh, he ain't last for 3 minutes," type of stuff.
Oh, they wanted you to come quick. Okay, yeah.
That was never happening. I would
not to Jason.
You're not putting me on your list.
That's true. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry we got a little derailed there, Hasan. We got.
I'm loving this.
Yeah, we're learning. I feel like we're learning a lot. I feel like this is the type of conversation that needs to be had at 9 a.m. This people.
Wait, Mia Milano? I think she stream on Twitch too.
I think of Mia Malkova.
I believe so.
No, Mia Milano streams on Twitch too. I think one time. The only reason why I know this is because I was looking through my DM requests one time, and this is kind of funny.
This motherfucker's not getting away with it again, isn't he?
She DM'd me after 821. It was like, "You're a fucking asshole, like you piece of shit."
What? Oh, never mind. He's not getting away with it this time.
No, because of what I said about Dan Crenshaw and shit. Yeah. That's her. I just looked her up. I was like, damn, she's 6 foot. She could beat my ass too. God damn.
Yo, she's 6 foot. A nice 175. I tried to do an area move and pick her up. Yo, I was like, abort mission. I was like, 2 minutes, I was done. It was like, oh, come on, Jason, give me 2 more minutes. I'm like, hell no, this motherfucking girl heavy as shit. Like, I don't know what kind of bones she had. I thought she had adamantium bones. Like, she had to be related to Wolverine. She was heavy as
shit. She's very attractive. I mean, I don't think we'll be spending time anytime soon. But
oh, fuck.
When you sent me Milano, I had to look her up, and I remember, like, that's, 2 years ago. On 8/21, she DM'd me like, "Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit."
A minute.
It was on Fox News. To be fair, like, I said some stuff that was misconstrued and by Republicans, and there was like a, manufactured outrage going on, and everybody. It was fashionable to hate on me at the time. So.
Well,
she's coming for your head, huh?
Yeah.
Me Milano was not alone in her hatred.
I gotta ask very quickly, while we're on the topic, not so much about 821 specifically, we're going back to sex, that is. As two bigger gentlemen, I'm wondering, do you both ever feel like it's a sex crime if when you're with maybe a partner that's under 5 feet? Is it well, as far as assault, just considering the size of the both of you. Not in my case. It would never be in my case.
Christ, dude.
You can go first.
No. No.
No. Okay, so in my case, like, they used to always pair me with like the really tiny young ladies, because the large male, small young lady comparison, it's kind of fetishized, so it kind of sells well. So, and when they got a whiff of that, they started pairing me with like really tiny girls. And then I would be like, yo, sometimes the first one I had, I was like, yo, I'm gonna break this young lady in half. I'm like, it has to be in her chest. I'm like, this based off the torso length. I'm like, this. So I'm like trying to go soft or whatever, and then she's like, "Is that all you have?" Like, wait a minute, man. Seriously? Like, so okay, so then I realized that the tiny ones are the ones that likes the aggression for some odd reason.
The tiny ones are the size queens. Is that what you said?
No, I wanted to clarify. I didn't mean a sex crime. I realized how I worded it wrong. I just meant like the fact that they're smaller than you. I thought that might be like physically like uncomfortable.
No,
not even a sex crime, like age wise.
I agree. I think tiny. I mean, in my experience, this is anecdotal, and my experience is limited. Maybe not as big as a scope or sample size as Jason here, but you know, yeah, tiny girls usually are the size queens for sure.
Wow, what yeah, that was a pivot. That was a pivot. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, not that it's a problem, but you know.
Wow. Yes, it was bruh on my part indeed with that question. Should have worded it better. I got too excited about asking the question. I won't lie.
You should have asked the other question, which is like an age-old internet question, which is so fucking stupid because it like it's just dumb. But you know, people on Tumblr and on the internet always are like, guys that are into like short women are basically just doing pedophilia, and it's like, no, you're a psycho. Like
of course not. Like,
they're of age. Like you're basically saying like women that are under 5'4" are not women, they're girls. Yeah. No matter what age they are.
Yes.
Like your adult card getting revoked when you're short or something.
Yeah, well, Tumblr. God, I forgot about that.
Do you have beef with other like male porn stars? Do you ever are you beefing with anybody? Like, who should we hate on?
I never beefed with anyone ever. You know why? Because I always think before I act and think before I talk, so I would never say nothing out of line. They had a few guys that would be like, you know, why Jason get all the work? Like, what's so special about him? And then, you know, I'm the type of person, I talk to him to his face and be like, yo, listen, don't go online asking why I get so much work. I get work because I guess I do my job well. Increase what you do and you get more work. Don't go on the internet and try to say why Jason gets so much work.
Like,
they're just haters, man.
Absolutely. Speaking of beefs, I mean, I guess, you know, one thing I have to ask you, Hasan, like, are there any, if you had a choice to step in a cage with any political commentator out there, or any figure out there actually currently, who would you like to step in a cage with most? You know, in an unsanctioned battle of pure brute strength.
I mean, all of them. I don't give a fuck, dude. I mean, probably Ted Cruz though. Like, I despise him. Or maybe Ron DeSantis or Matt Gaetz. Like, they could all catch these hands. Honestly, they're all ugh.
In a heartbeat.
I would love to see that. I would love to see if that you do all these like celebrity fights now. You know, if that thing were to happen, you know, I hope that Jason and I could be in your corner. We'd love to walk you out. You know.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you have Jason in your fucking corner looking like that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You know?
They always saying things like Jason should get in the ring. Like, yo, it's not getting in the ring. It's going to be a misunderstanding for some opposer. But I would do it happily.
Oh yeah, we're here to. Well, yeah, Jason. You know, like Jason and I are here to support you, Hasan, whatever you choose to do. How quickly do you think you could take down Ben Shapiro? If he had a knife. If he had a knife.
Ben Shapiro. he's tiny, man. That's not even.
What if he had like a gun?
A weapon?
Yeah, a weapon. Give him a weapon. Give him a bat. Give him a little club.
I think he's too much of a pussy to know how to work one of those things. Like, I feel like he's all talk. Like, he has photos with like guns and stuff, and he's like, come and take it. Like, the government's gonna take my guns away. Come and take it. It's like, dude, the government would like sneeze in your direction and you'd be like, here, take my guns away, please. Like, he's all talk. Most of these conservative commentators are all talk anyway. It's just,
don't forget the clip. Here, these are the extra clips.
Jason, have you ever had to settle it with anyone outside of the porn beefs? Like, but I mean, like in general, have you ever had to, you know, put someone in their place? Ever had to put Ben Shapiro in his place?
Surprisingly, you know, all my altercations were like whenever like dudes was like hitting the girls like in public and stuff like that. Because I don't tolerate that. You know, I have a mother and I wouldn't want nobody to hit my mother. But when I did security, you know, I wouldn't call those fights. I would just call them a job. But sometimes it would turn into like tussles and fights. But I never lost any, so I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to mess with you for sure. But yeah, I mean, like, I didn't even know, like, I had a list of questions prepared, but you know what? That's, you know, we roll with life. That's life, isn't it, Hasan? That's life. Sometimes you can't plan for things. You just can't.
Yeah.
And Jason's here, and it's like I feel like it's wrong for us not to be making the most out of Jason's wisdom. You know.
No, absolutely, I agree.
Wasted opportunity.
Jason is much more interesting than me. Let's be real. Like I just sit around and I talk about politics all day. Like, you know, he's got a lot more going on than myself, you know, I think.
No, let's not give yourself too well. Yes, sure, I'm sure that he is certainly doing a lot of plow work, Jason, but also you're a musician too, Jason. You're doing a lot of work, but you know, don't.
He said he's wifed up now.
He's
right?
wifed up.
Is that what you said, Jason?
That's true. On OnlyFans.
Oh, wiped up to the max.
Yeah.
Yeah. No chance for an OnlyFans, for an Hasan OnlyFans?
Huh?
No, probably not. I mean, it's like one of the most requested things in my community is always people being like, "Yo, OnlyFans when? OnlyFans when?"
Bro, you make a lot of money on it though.
I know. Well, I gotta, you know,
you would make a lot of money,
man. Fucking cycled Anavar or something, and then I would do it.
Who doesn't want an extra $15,000, $20,000 a month? That's like if you're doing bare minimum.
What are you thinking? If
OnlyFans is crazy. If
Hasan were to start his OnlyFans and he didn't want to dive straight into, you know, the plowing on camera, what do you think he should start with? Some feet pictures, maybe like a, you know, what type of content do you think the people would want?
If you want, you can even go the more safer and softcore situation where you can just like, you know, do some like topless pigs, like different pigs doing different activities like that, and or you could do your political podcast type situation.
Political podcast.
You can do that as well.
Political podcast, naked with porn stars. We just sit down and talk about politics.
Exactly. That would hit.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Are people doing like live streams on OnlyFans? They can do live streams, huh?
Yes.
So if another Twitch ban comes your way, Hasan, OnlyFans. Yeah?
Okay, everyone in the chat is just losing their fucking minds now when I said that. That's actually kind of a good idea. I could do it. I know a lot of girls that have OnlyFans already. Like, you know, I already have like a bunch of OnlyFans girls who would probably be down to collab. Because I don't know, I feel like girls on OnlyFans don't want to collaborate with one another too much. Because like, or maybe I'm wrong about this, but I feel like it's very competitive. It's like 1-to-1, but there's not a lot of dudes on OnlyFans, especially dudes that are straight dudes. You know what I mean? So there's definitely a market there. You know, there's definitely a market there. Like I said though, I gotta start. I would have to look like Jason to be able to do it. Like I'm too chubby right now. I don't want to.
No, don't discredit yourself. You're a beautiful man. Yes, Jason.
Confidence is key. Never discredit.
No, I know, but like I want to put out excellent content. You know what I mean? I don't want to put out mid content.
But when you say that it's very competitive, it is. Like I used to have young ladies that would want to work with me, and they would pay me to shoot with them for their OnlyFans. And then they would pay me more to make sure I don't work with XYZ on.
Damn.
Like they would pay extra, like to make sure I didn't work with this certain girl.
They were putting a non-compete on your
Oh my
dick.
God.
That's crazy. That's cool though. I mean, you're like, you know, you're a hot commodity, dude.
I mean, you retired recently, and I feel like that's like the equivalent of Daniel Day-Lewis retiring, right? Back in the day when he retired from acting. Like, I feel like it must have been a big loss for the industry to lose Jason Love, huh? Because you were doing a lot of work.
This big.
What was that?
It's about this big, the loss.
I think it's bigger, baby. Jason,
it was a massive loss for the industry.
Wait, go on. The loss. How big was it, Jason?
Yeah, how big was it for the industry? You know,
like it was like asking me to come back a lot, like once a week, counter offer, and then you know my girl is crazy, so it's like you could stop with this counter offer. I'm like, got this production company going and everything, so I was like, you know, I could do well doing this and not really have to do that. So it worked out perfectly. Like I had more time to, to devote and indulge into my business, which did good. So I guess it was, I was skeptical at first though, very skeptical.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you've made so many strides your own work, Jason, both independently with your OnlyFans, but also like you're doing your music right now, which is really cool. Music obviously is a passion for you.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. And Hasan, speaking, one of my actual questions I had ready for you was, as far as future plans. I watched one of your interviews and you were talking about how you grew up really admiring John Oliver. But you said in the interview that you didn't find it viable to do something like him. Why not? I mean, I could totally see you, on TV doing kind of what you do now.
Yeah.
I mean,
the stigma around, the adult industry sometimes make it rather difficult to try to branch out and like overextend like into like acting or something, because then you're always known as like the black dude with the big cock that hammers the tiny girls. Like, I guess it makes it a little difficult.
Yeah, but yeah,
no, I think he was asking me, Jason, but
yeah. But hey, we appreciate it, Jason. Hey, yes. Thank you for your answer, Jason.
We shouldn't be asking. You could definitely like.
No, not acting. He's talking about like political commentary. Doing like a satirical politics show, kind of like what I do right now on Twitch, but on TV. But the problem is, I'm too comfortable. Like, I started off at the Young Turks, where we were in a studio setup, and I started off like working for a larger production, and then I moved over to Twitch. Most people on Twitch do the exact opposite, where they're like, oh my god, I can't wait to be in a studio and like have my own studio and make these like big budget productions. And for me, I love this. Like, I love waking up, setting my own hours, not being responsible for anything. I mean, there's still a fuckload of stuff that I need to do on the back end, obviously, but I love just like rolling over to my living room and turning on a camera and having a stadium full of people that I talk to every day, and I can say whatever the fuck I want pretty much. And that's a real freedom that I would never be able to get with like a big budget production. And also on top of that, I feel like, unfortunately, sometimes I feel like the time has passed for that scripted, straight to the camera, maybe in a live studio audience format. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even if I had like a live studio audience, like, they wouldn't be able to change the content in the same way that like a Twitch stream can, where someone in the chat can just be tuning in from Ethiopia and be like, yo, fuck you. And then like all of a sudden I'm having a conversation with that person from Ethiopia. Like, you can't do that on regular broadcasts. So
yeah, and certain things you can't say as well.
Yeah, there's a lot I can't say on TV that I love to say. So that's another big reason. So it's like, I mean, if there was a right project that came up, because the reality is like big budget productions, they give me a lot of opportunity to explore the creative space in a way that I haven't yet, and that's really wonderful and that's really cool. And I think about that as definitely a benefit. And there's also the legitimacy that you get from being partnered up with like a legacy publisher. You know what I mean? Because like when you like, people under the age of 35 know who the fuck I am, but like people over the age of 35 don't know who the fuck I am at all. Like, they, if you were to say like, oh, do you know that political guy named Hasan? They would probably think Hasan Minhaj, who's a wonderful person, by the way. But that's we can't have two Muslim dudes that are leftist political commentators in America. It's just like, so that definitely comes from the backing of like industry giants like CNN or even Netflix or HBO for John Oliver. So I don't have that. So that would be a big benefit, but who knows? That's why.
No. It makes sense, But certainly would love to see you on the old TV. Although I do feel like, to your point though, I feel like obviously there's a level more of censorship on TV and all, FD. What is it? FDA? Is that something else? Regulations? Whatever it is, the TV regulation.
FDA, yeah, the Food and Drug Administration. They're censoring.
Yeah, they always intervening in fucking television.
I think it's FTC.
FTC, that's right. Well, speaking of rules and regulations, what the? Oh, that's a loud ass motor. Fucking criminals. Anyways, Jason, speaking of rules and regulations, were there any rules and regulations, on a porn set that maybe you can share with us?
Not really. Basically, just don't come fast. that's the main thing. But mostly, you get with the talent, and you'll ask her, what are your no's, and then they'll tell you like, I don't like this and I don't like that. Okay, and then you tell them what you don't like, and then that's about it. But few words, that they wouldn't allow to say, and other than that, it was pretty much open-ended. Like you just go out and do whatever you find necessary.
No, I'm glad that it's very. It's always interesting for me. I'm genuinely curious. I'm always genuinely curious whenever I speak with you or any other sex workers. Well, although you don't do it as much professionally, it's always it's always very cool. It's all early in my career for Buzzfeed. I did a lot of videos about the adult industry. That's how I met Jason, because it's always cool to try and shine a positive light on and at times very marginalized industry. That said, on that note, I want to take a quick moment with Hasan and Jason to actually give a shout out to our sponsors for today's interview, for today's stream. So, we'd like to give a big shout out, big thank you to Cialis for sponsoring this today's interview. It's a product that both Jason, Hasan, and I vehemently support, and we think that
Wait, for real?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I mean we all love Cialis. You guys both have everything you want to say about our sponsors?
No, Cialis, yes.
I've never used it, but I mean I have no problem with it. I can't speak for it though. To be honest, like I can't tell if you're fucking with me or not. Aria,
I am.
It could be.
Like
It could be.
I would take them if I go to the club. Like you about to go to the club, then you throw the little Cialis back because it's not as aggressive, so it kind of just lingers. So by the time you get something at the club, it's go time whenever you get home.
Wait. So you're saying did you have to use it in scenes?
Every now and then, like the group scenes, like like the group scenes with a bunch of guys, bunch of glisters, like hell yeah, it's like you got meat swinging everywhere you turn and look, they're like right here, so you're like, yo, you need an additive to help you get your mind off of that.
And you wanna also compete, you know what I mean? I'm assuming, because like there's some meaty ass dicks out there, dude. You can't be doing a
He's right.
You can't be doing an orgy on a bad penis day, you know what I mean? You have to bring out the A game. I assume.
Yo, I done had motherfuckers be on the side and it's just like this, and they looking around like slapping it and stuff, like, come on, I need to get back in this fight. And like, you probably should have took this out.
The chat is probably baiting me into something right now, but they're asking me to ask you about Cussy.
Cussy?
Oh, Cussy? It's a meme.
Cussy?
Yeah, Jason.
Cussy is a meme in my
face.
community. It's just car pussy. Like, we joke about it.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, Jason, you must know a lot about Cussy, huh, buddy? Huh?
It's like,
Yo, I didn't know that terminology, but yes, I know a lot about Cussy.
yeah, it's just like, you know how the Disney, Pixar, whatever fucking animated series Cars, like they have car children. So that implies the existence of a car pussy and a car dick.
Okay, I thought you meant just car sex, but okay. No, hey, that's a good. What do you think about that, Jason?
That makes a lot more sense. I should just start telling people, yeah, I mean car sex in a car.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
well, Hasan, you 6'4", so cussing is not optimal for people that's our height.
No, not at all.
Oh yes.
Not even remotely. Like, I mean, like at most, like maybe roadhead, but that's it. Like nothing beyond that. There's no vehicle that I can expertly maneuver in. Like every now and then I'll see one of those like you guys remember there was like Tesla one where it was like on auto drive and the dude is like fucking his girlfriend while he's not driving, which is like super illegal probably. But there was like that Tesla porn I
yeah.
remember
Oh my God,
that
it was
went
a Tesla.
viral on Pornhub,
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
I was thinking like, there's no way I can never do that. Like I just don't fit.
Bro, I caught a cramp listening to the story.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
You what?
this
You
is
caught
the
a
worst.
cramp? What was that?
I caught
He's
a cramp
cramping
in
up
my
listening to the
leg
Oh, you got a
story.
cramp listening to the story. Oh yeah. Well,
listening to the story.
that's what people. That's well, my
Yeah.
voice cracked there. But that's what people say though about. Well, not they say, but like, life can be tough for tall boys, huh? You know.
Yeah.
It ain't always.
Yeah.
roses.
Nobody ever. Yeah.
No one
Nobody
ever
ever.
thinks about the tall
Nobody ever
people.
thinks about us.
Yeah.
We're oppressed. Like people always think like, oh, you know, short kings, but nobody ever says tall kings. You know, fucked up.
Yeah, we're here for the Tall
Fucked
King
up.
movement. Jason leading that. You know, look at this. I would love to.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you mentioned, you know, I forget which one of you mentioned. We've talked about so much sex, but you know, oh well, Jason, we lost you, baby.
No.
Oh, there we go. Okay. You know, we were speaking about, you know, like, other men, like when you're seeing a lot of other men's penises on set, Jason, you know, how would you feel like if Hasan were to do a scene with you, would you, now that you've gotten to know him through this conversation, would you feel comfortable? You wouldn't feel threatened, competitive? Like, would there be a sense of competition, you feel?
Well, I wouldn't feel threatened because I'm the Glissy King, but like I would feel better. I would feel better knowing that he's cool, and I don't have to worry about him bird watching or nothing. It's just like it's cool. Like I know he's there just to have some fun.
You're asking the wrong guy. You should ask me. I would feel threatened. I was like, I'm not trying to fucking perform in front of Jason Love, dude. What are you, crazy? Like I love Manuel Ferrara. He streams on Twitch as well, but like, you know, he's got a fucking meaty hog. You know what I mean? Like that's not. I'm circed up, so that's like an automatic L. Okay, so I already have you know, they took something away from me when I was.
Oh,
young,
you hate
young,
that they did that? Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it. I'm an intact activist. I'm just kidding, but like, you know, I got that, and
that.
also he's just like, you know, he is a girthy one. So I'm just gonna be sitting there like, oh, what the fuck, like,
Like,
it's
I
not
this.
gonna. You know, yeah, exactly. It's like I can't perform after, you know, Manuel Ferrara or fucking Jason Love. Like, there's just no way.
But I feel like it'd be one.
That's how I would feel.
I feel like it would still do very well. It would still perform well, like the release of this DVD or whatever.
Oh, for sure.
You know, people would definitely still pay to see that.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, Jason and I would be the first ones to buy it because we want to support our friend Hasan.
Like exactly. You know, you gotta support.
Yeah. Exactly.
But Jason, all right, wait, confirm this then though, Jason. What do you think it's like? So one thing I've heard is that obviously there's like real fucking hogs out there, but for the most part, like the average porn star penis is like still around, you know, 7+. It's like 7 inches plus. It's not like
7.
Like people aren't like rocking, you know, 10 inches like left and right in the industry.
Yeah, see, a lot of them they give superb angle play. So you know, like fucking go on the bottom of the cock and it'll look like massive as shit, right? But most of them are 7, 7.25, 7.5. Then you'll have some rarities come in with some fucking hammers, like myself or a Mandingo or a Dread.
A hammer. Yeah. That's all right. That's definitely one way to describe your dick. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. I know we're running out of time with Hasan, so I got to jump into some of the questions I had for him. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how to pivot to this. But yeah, Hasan, what are some of the biggest insecurities you deal with?
What are some of the biggest insecurities I deal with? Damn, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, when I was younger, when I first started, one of my biggest insecurities was like people not taking me seriously, and never really like stepping out of the shadow of the Young Turks when I was working there, because I was like working for someone else. I'm at a company, so I always was like, you know, I didn't have my own IP. I didn't have my own like, you know, even if I made a show, they could just like give it to anyone else if they wanted to. And that definitely was like a big insecurity. I wanted validation. I craved it. But now that I'm in a really comfortable place in my life and in my career, I no longer have that at all. So I used to have a lot of insecurities about performance too. Like I was terrible on camera when I first started. It was very difficult for me to string together sentences. I couldn't speak without a script that I pre-wrote. And every time I went off the cuff, it was very difficult. Now I can't shut the fuck up. So obviously, like, it took a long time to overcome a lot of those anxieties. But I really don't have anything now that I can think of off the top of my head. Like, what's a big insecurity?
That's a good thing.
Nothing really. Yeah.
That shows growth.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it took a lot of time and it took a lot of work and it took a lot of effort, but I overcame most of those anxieties and most of those insecurities.
But
now I don't even take myself seriously. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. So.
Well, it's great to hear that. Oh yeah, you go, Jason, please.
In the beginning, like, when you would start your cast and stuff, and you'd be streaming, and then you would get like these ridiculous questions. How do you see those ridiculous questions now versus when you first started?
They're still ridiculous. They're just as ridiculous. Which chat is really interesting because it's like there is you're connected to your streamer more than any other medium, right? So like people ask some of the most psychotic shit, or people say some of the most psychotic shit in the chat, partially because they don't think I'll see it or because they know I'll see it, right? And I mean, there's a lot of backseating going on. Like there's motherfuckers out here who like backseat the way I eat. Like I'll ban a person half the time for saying stuff like, they'll be like, why are you chewing only 11 times? Like you should be chewing at least a healthy 15 when I'm eating food while I'm like really quickly trying to like sneak in food in the middle of my 8-hour stream. And I was just like, dude, come on. Like, people backseat my fucking outfits, my clothes, my hair. That still continues, and maybe even has gotten worse the larger I've gotten, and more the more invested people are in everything that I do. So that's like, I think that's just like something that every influencer goes through. But especially so, it's like on steroids when you're on Twitch, because it's a medium where like you're directly communicating with your audience.
Yeah, I mean, you handle it with good humor, or at least you handle it most of the time like fairly well on stream. Like, does it ever actually get to you though? Like that, like what's the actual like toll, I guess, it takes on you? Have there been any damages to your mental health because of this? Because of streaming?
Yeah, I mean, I got shingles, like in the middle of COVID. I literally got shingles. It's like something shingles. It's like when you have chickenpox when you're younger, it just like stays in your body forever. Yeah, and it's something that like 90-year-olds get normally, right? When their immune system is like super compromised. But I got shingles because of stress. Like I was so fucking stressed out. It's like during COVID, I was getting grilled a lot, I guess, in the chat, and it caused my body to fucking break down completely, and I had shingles in my head. It was terrible. But that was probably the worst.
Doesn't sound. Did that just kind of like taper off at some point? Did you take medication for that? I don't know. I've never had.
Yeah, luckily it went away.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. So I just want to rattle through these questions before you have to pop off. I mean, in general, what do you wish that people knew about you that most people don't? Give us a little Hasan, like maybe an exclusive for Jason and I and the chat.
Wait, can you ask that again? Sorry, someone just like I have another call that just like hit me up. Can you ask that question again?
Yes, absolutely. So it was just, what do you wish people knew about you, or what you do in general that most people don't? Like an exclusive for us right here, the group of us in the stream right now that we can pretend like it's our secret, even though this will be in a video probably too.
What's a secret? Let me see.
You can think on that. Jason, do you have one you want to go while Hasan thinks?
Well, I have shit. Okay, so before I started TikTok, it was a shit ton of secrets that I had that people wasn't aware of, like that I was a nerd and shit like that. But I say, like, after being on TikTok, I kind of opened up a little bit so people could really see who I am, because people used to be threatened by my image, big black guy, tattoos in his face. He got to be a murderer type of shit, And then with TikTok, it kind of opened up to my actual character. So they kind of see who I was. So I would say now I don't have any secrets. Everybody knows I'm a fucking nerd, you know.
We fucking love you for it, Jason. Yeah. Any games you're playing right now, Jason? Any games you like playing?
At the current moment, I'm really still going hard on Call of Duty because they have these little 15-year-olds that just been destroying me online. And my life mission is to not allow this to happen anymore.
Yeah, fuck those. Fuck those criminals trying to take down King Jason. But yeah,
Bro.
Hasan. Oh yes, yeah, you're not happy with them, huh?
As far as a secret that like I have that nobody knows, it's impossible for me to come up with anything, especially in Twitch, because like everything I just like talk about literally every single fucking thing that goes on in my life. So that's it. Like I literally can't think of anything.
That's good. I mean, that speaks to
that I can reveal. It's like, it's sad in a way. I'm sorry for not giving you anything like exclusive.
No, I don't need it. I was just asking. This is. I mean,
you are who you are.
You are who you are.
Yeah.
And
we literally talked about cussy. Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, like we've covered this. Yeah, we've covered the spectrum. I guess finally, do you feel, what are the biggest myths and misconceptions associated with you? That maybe people watching you on your streams. What are some of the myths and misconceptions of you that maybe you'd like to?
Oh, there's a lot. I think, well, first of all, people are always like, oh, this dude hates America. Okay, that's the number one. Like, they're like, this guy's a terrorist. He hates America. He's a piece of shit. He's fucking stupid. Like, there's a lot of different things that like people make up about me that they will slowly but surely come to realize is not real, as long as they stay in the chat. You know what I mean? As long as they stay in and watch the stream for an extended period of time. I don't know what I would say is like the one catch-all, like the big thing, the big misconception is that I'm probably not as excited about canceling people or as much as I guess SJW in the way that like people assume I am because of my political beliefs. I think I'm a lot more chill. I like to have fun.
No, I mean, I see that in your streams. Jason, you'll have to watch. Do you watch Hasan's streams? You're gonna have to tune in, Jason.
I haven't seen it, but I shall now.
Jason lurking in the chat. We love to
Hell
see
yeah.
it. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of basically it. I mean, I guess final thoughts from you, Hasan. I know we got a little bit over. I appreciate your time very much. I appreciate your patience with kind of some of the chaos that I've thrown at you. I guess I just want to ask you, do you have any final words, maybe words of wisdom for anyone else that wants to take on the world of streaming?
Hasan, to your defense, he hit you with some good questions.
Oh no, you did,
yeah, no,
Jason. You guys had this wasn't even an interview. This was a three guys just hanging with the boys.
Yo, it's like
did you think I was gonna like, how'd you think I was gonna react when you brought Jason in?
I wanted you to be happy about it. I wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
did you think I was gonna be like worried or something?
No, not at all. Not at all. I wouldn't have done it if I thought you were gonna be uncomfortable. I figured I've watched your streams. I figured I wanted to do something fun for you, and I figured you'd enjoy it. So at first, I was glad when you recognized who it was. Eventually, once you
I looked him up and immediately I was like, oh, I know who this person is 100%. I mean, I've been to all the I'm friends with and know a bunch of porn stars. I've been to all the I live streamed the Pornhub. I think it was like the Pornhub one that I live streamed. There's XBiz I've live streamed before, like the red carpet and stuff like that. I'm very familiar with your industry.
Awesome.
And obviously talk about sex workers' rights all the time.
Yeah, no, that's why. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely was not trying to make you uncomfortable at all. I figured it'd be a good time, so I was relieved when you recognized it. And I'm glad that. And Jason, we appreciate you being here.
Well, I was happy to be here. Anytime you call, it's a done deal.
Oh, Jason, I really do appreciate you. And I will certainly bring you back for sure. Hasan, so I do these interviews, now on these streams. And again, we're making this into a video too. For those of you in chat, thank you, by the way, for coming over from Hasan. And thank you for the follows. Thank you for tuning in and being, a great chat. So typically we do these interviews, and we did one with your buddy at DAF the other day, Hasan, on Wednesday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Jason wasn't there for that one. My other co-host, Steven, was there. But yeah, definitely have to bring back Jason. Steven's great too. Steven is an older chap that I met off of Craigslist. But yeah, it's been great to be able to chat with Daph and you two great people. Love both of your content. And so, it's been my pleasure. And I appreciate, again, your patience as I sorted through the tech issues and everything like that. And my miswording of that question earlier.
Hasan, once again, happy belated birthday again.
Thanks, man.
And remember, in your 30s, that's when you get your riches.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess.
There's tips for everyone. Yes. Yeah. So, but yeah, Hasan, I know you got to pop on away. So, thank you very much, sir. I know you're going live in 47, but yeah. Appreciate your time, man. I really do. And looking forward to hopefully chatting again in the future. Maybe you, me, and Jason will meet up. We'll go bowling.
Exactly.
All right. All right. Peace, guys. No, I'm definitely down for sure.
Bye. And Jason, you can stick on the call. We can chat for a little moment before I have to go. But yes, bye, Hasan. Everyone say goodbye to Hasan.
Bye,
Lots
guys.
of love. Oh, Jason, what a great guy Hasan was. And thank you to the chat again for being here. Thank you for all the follows, everyone. I really appreciate you. And I appreciate Hasan for being having good fun with that. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do apologize again. I worded that question terribly earlier when I asked about the sex. I meant if they're smaller than them, like do they worry that it's going to hurt the other person?
You meant to say, do you feel like a brute?
Exactly. That said, I appreciate you all being here. Jason, it was a real pleasure. Do you guys have questions in the chat for Jason? I don't know if you can see the chat right now, Jason. But, yeah, we have fun with these. And again, I'm glad to have you all here. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Aria. I'm a video producer at Buzzfeed. I'm a filmmaker. And I just do these streams every week I do streams on Twitch now kind of as a fun side thing. And we started doing these interviews. Did one with Daph the other day. Did one with Hasan. We have one next Wednesday. Next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And hopefully
I'll be certain to check it out.
I appreciate it. Well, we're gonna have to bring you back as a co-host in the future again too, Jason. You're fantastic. Let's show lots of love to Jason Love in the chat for a while. Bamar Zero says wants to let you know that they've been following your TikTok for a long time.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, Wicked 31013 also wants to know. Do you ever wish that your penis was smaller?
No. Because you can always use half or quarter if necessary. You don't want it smaller. You just use less.
Your reaction to that? Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, that's fair dues. What are his handles? That's true. What are Jason's? Let's throw up Jason's social handles in the chat. Let me pull them up. I probably can find them all. You're not on Twitter anymore. Did Twitter ban you? I know we.
Oh no, they suspended me because I used a Lil Wayne song like 3 years ago.
DMCA. It was a DM. I thought it was gonna be because of the sex content. But
come on.
I guess Twitter's more
Lil
lenient.
Wayne song. I think I used the blockers hot or something, and I guess they was going through like filtering out like the misused songs. And it was like a 3-year-old post. I was like, are y'all serious right now?
I found your Instagram. Oh, I just followed you. Didn't realize I wasn't following Jason Love.
Really? Yeah, I'll follow you.
I'd be very flattered if you did. Jason only follows 57 people, so that's a. Here's his Instagram.
Well, 58 now because I'm about to follow you back.
Oh, good man. Yes. Yeah, Jason. There's his Instagram in the chat. If you guys want to follow him there, I'm gonna throw up his Twitter too. If you guys can copy paste this for me, that would be. Oh, not Twitter, it's TikTok. You want to plug your OnlyFans too? People will need to see that OnlyFans, baby. We want to support.
Yeah.
Is it just I am Jason Love? Is it onlyfans.com/I am Jason Love? There's his TikTok, and let's find his OnlyFans. I assume Twitch won't be angry with me for throwing up an OnlyFans link. I assume not. I don't know. I'm very new to Twitch, to chat, just so you guys know. I just started on Twitch, no, don't. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate. Oh, I was literally just about to hit Control V enter.
They got your back.
Yeah, I appreciate the chat for having my back. Well, bless you. Yeah. Because I was about to do Control V enter. Well, either way, you can Google it. OnlyFans, Jason Love. Yeah. Wow, you guys saved me. Thanks, chat. Yeah. So next Wednesday we should have for an interview. We have the one and only. I can announce it now. No one knows this yet except for my admin, Color McLovin, Andrew. There, thank you, Andrew. We have Alexandra Botez next Wednesday. Botez Live. Are you familiar with her, Jason?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are? Oh, he is familiar. There we go. Yes, we got Botez Live next Wednesday. Should be a fun time, 5 p.m. Pacific. ELX Play asks you this, Jason. He asks tips for growing your member. Well, Cialis.
Tips for growing it? That's a tough one. No, really, I guess if you pull it enough, it is a muscle cartilage, so it'll grow, but
it will.
That's a tough one. That's genetic situation.
Yeah.
But it is a muscle with a lot of cartilage. So if you pull it and utilize it a little bit or whatever, it can grow. Obviously, like working it out.
Fia wants to ask: are there any tips for accepting that you have a small member? Like, if for someone that's smaller, how do you?
Oh yeah, like if you know you have a small member, then what you have to do is get you a liquor license. Not a liquor license, a liquor license.
Oh,
yeah.
That's what we like. That's right. You go down. That's right. Exactly. A liquor license. Jason, fucking legend. I mean, isn't this guy a goddamn legend? Isn't Jason Love a fucking legend? Like, this guy. Again, I met him 2 years ago on a Buzzfeed shoot, and I thought, Jesus Christ, this guy's a goddamn legend. And so you are, and so. Bamar has a question for you, and by the way, thank you, Bamar, for the follow earlier. I saw your name earlier. Bamar asked, does the industry prefer circumcised or uncircumcised glizzy? Because I will say this: when Hasan said he was circumcised, I thought, he said that would be an issue for him. I thought that can't be right, because I'm pretty sure when I watch porn, it's usually
the young ladies, like the girls, they said it feels better when it's uncircumcised because you don't have the rough abrasion, so it kind of glides. Yeah, like I'm uncircumcised, and I used to think that it was whack having the turtleneck, but it's actually a good thing.
So you have a turtleneck?
I have a turtleneck.
Oh, yes. Me too. Turtleneck gang. Hey, buddy. Hey, where's my turtleneck gang in the chat, baby?
Yeah, the girls said and a lot of them said this. I'm talking at least 30 said that the turtleneck is so much better because it kind of glides in with no soreness or scruffing.
Interesting. And we don't want to discriminate. If you're circumcised in the chat, we still love you. We still love you. But thank you, Scooby. I appreciate that. But yeah, I have to pop off to training in a little bit. But you know what? I still have another 10 minutes. I want to hang out with you guys. I appreciate you all being here. So we'll keep on chatting for a little bit. I can chat for a little bit longer. If you got time, Jason, we want to hang out with the King Jason.
Aria. For you, I always have time.
Oh, you're good, Jason. I fucking love Jason. We have to bring him back for sure. Life for Ire did have a question. I believe it was you, Life for Ire. By the way, I apologize. I missed the question. But Life for Ire, thank you again for all the follows. Thank you, BVNKS, for the follow. For you, Jason, I think Ire was asking what your favorite game is of all time. Do you have a favorite game you'd like to share with everyone? Thanks, Just Gone, for the follow. And Biracial God. Mm-hmm.
It would either be what for what. So we're gonna go with Ghost of Tsunami or Tusami or whatever the fuck.
Tsushima.
It's a Japanese sworn game.
Yeah.
It's the shit, right? That and Assassin's Creed. More so 3 years ago, Assassin's Creed were my favorite. The new ones, they're okay. I'm beating them too fast though. That the level of difficulty is kind of down. But Assassin's Creed and Ghost of Tsunami.
We'll go with that. I've never played a Ghost of Tsushima. Probably need to.
Tsushima, that's what it is.
Tsushima. Yeah,
I'm from New Orleans, so I want to pronounce the T so bad. Tsushima. Yeah, Tsushima, whatever. You're right. You need to play it. You need to play it. It's an amazing game.
I know. I need to. I definitely need to. Yeah. For sure. Have you ever considered streaming on Twitch, Jason? You got to get on Twitch. People love you.
Bro, look, I got all this, right?
What the fuck? You got a whole setup. Why aren't you on Twitch? Are you on Twitch?
Yes. I just started it. I am Jason Love.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? All right, let's plug this Twitch. Jesus Christ.
I'm familiar with it, bro. So I don't know. And obviously I really don't have friends like that.
Well, you got you got Hasan and
I got you. Yeah, I could call you, but like I just need to like set everything up. I have like the whole setup. I had people design and build this from scratch and all that dumb shit, right?
Oh,
and
you're gonna fucking blow up on Twitch. I know you are. I mean, holy shit. Yeah. I just put like this Twitch in the chat. Like, yeah, oh my god, get this guy. You only have 100 followers. Get this man. This guy needs to be the next big thing on Twitch. I'm serious. Yeah, we love. I mean, yeah, yeah. That makes. Oh yeah, you gotta be doing it. Yeah, people would love to see you. Yeah, make sure to follow Jason. I think that is the actual channel, right? It's I am Jason Love, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is his. I think he just hasn't streamed yet. It looks like.
I think I streamed once from my police station upstairs.
Okay, yeah. A whole ass stream. Yeah, this man is made for streaming. Jason and Manuel got to stream together. That's true because Manuel Ferrara streams.
Yeah,
Have you done a scene with?
I was on his stream one time at one of the award shows.
Oh, like VidCon
like
or something.
streaming.
Not VidCon. I mean, not VidCon. AVN.
It was at the AVN, yeah. You know,
Exactly, total. 179 followers right now. We'll keep on climbing. I think it was 180 something last I checked. But yeah, we got to get you to blow up on Twitch for sure. We got to play games together. We're gonna be.
You have my phone number, so you just call me.
Yeah, mine. Yeah. Well, this is exciting. I'm so glad to have you here. Yeah, we love you, Jason. You know, and yeah. So
I'm coming to LA around I think the 14th or the 13th. We have to go catch some lunch.
Oh, please. No, please. Let's go. Let's definitely do lunch. Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. We have our numbers. Let's get some lunch. Yeah. Tutor says, Tutor in the chat says, at first they were like, I recognize this guy. And now they realize. Yes. Yeah, we certainly love you. Yeah, we love. Thank you for following Jason, by the way, everyone. And thank you again for all the new follows here too. I appreciate you all. I would just give individual shout outs, but there's just so many of you. But know that I love you. And know that I'm, yeah, we got to stream with Hasan in LA too. That's what we got to do. Well, that's what we need to do. I don't know. I actually never got, unfortunately with Hasan, I did my entire thing with Hasan was, if with Hasan, I've been communicating purely with Hasan's management team. And so I actually don't have a direct contact for Hasan.
Hasan is cool as shit,
yeah, we got to find a way to contact him, and then we'll get a little. We'll do a 3-way. We'll do that bowling. We'll go bowling. I don't know if he actually wants to go bowling, but I don't even know why I said bowling, but yeah.
Oh, she would. She's competitive. She loves anything competitive.
Wait, who's she? I'm talking about Hasan.
Hasan, yeah. Oh. Okay, I thought you said another name.
Yeah, I'll add him in chat. That's true. I'll hit him up on Discord. Oh, DM on Twitter, Discord. Yeah, I try either of those. Yes. Will, yeah, it's true. Will Neff, old Buzzfeed alum. I never got to meet Will when I was at Buzzfeed. But yeah, that was what a treat. I really enjoyed this one. Oh, so Snow Cone Joey wants to ask Jason. Well, he did kind of ask this earlier, but they answered this earlier. But Snow Cone Joey wants to know, Jason, who is your favorite scene partner? I know you say you don't have favorites, but maybe you can't pick favorites.
Scene partner?
In general, did you ever have any top names that you would love to do it again? I'd love to get Will, by the way. So.
I didn't mind working with Mil Malkova, Lana Rose, or Riley because I knew that those was going to be some easy
A-listers.
Easy. They're so professional. You got to get in there. If you see Lana Rose, Riley Reid, or Mil Malkova on your list, you can set dinner plans. Like you could be like, hey, yo, I'm gonna be finished at this and this time.
Oh, because they're gonna get it done.
You can make a dinner reservation because it's going like perfect, and you might win an award. So that's my favorite.
Yeah, you gotta win an award. Do you have any? Thank you again for all the follows, everyone. I love and appreciate you all. Excited to have you all here for future streams. That's it. Do you have any stories for us? Was there one shoot that you don't have to name names, but like that was like, fuck, this thing's taking too long? Any like, what was like one of the worst shoot experiences you had?
Oh, bro, I did this one scene with one of my male counterparts and a young lady. And we did this scene, and no, it was two young ladies, a male counterpart or whatever. We did the scene in the gym or whatever. So, and we like going crazy this whole scene, dropping some severe glizzy down on the young ladies. Everything was going good. And then it came time for the money shot, which is when you like pop off, right? Mm-hmm. This dude cannot pop off to save his life, right? He's there working on this thing like he never had it all his life. Bro, I'm getting tired. I got my meat just up the whole time. I'm like, bro, can you make it spit, please, so we can go home? It took this dude 2 hours.
2 hours. I feel like that would that's the opposite of what I'd be afraid of. Like, Jesus Christ.
I was so hungry. I'm telling the production assistant, I'm like, yo, you have to go get food for us because this psychopath here, he's about to rub his skin off. Like, I was gonna bleed. Like, I was gonna bleed.
Because it wasn't like the co-star. It was him. He was just flogging it himself,
bro,
right?
He had messed around and took like 2 Viagra or whatever, right? He took 2 Viagra and a Cialis, right? All together. I was like, bro, I think they might bust your heart. I don't think you're supposed to put it all together, like, you know. And he did it, and that was a wrap.
That's fucking right. That exactly like Bamar said. Don't trust anyone who says porn isn't hard work. You proved him wrong. And sorry, I'm mispronouncing your name, Agbayani. But I see earlier, you know, Agbayani has a question. You know, is it kind of like a new thing? Not new, like I don't know, maybe not an acknowledged thing within the industry, but like it seems like you and other like performers are really connecting with fans on like Twitch specifically. Or like, is that just because what they're saying specifically is that they love seeing this casual side of you? Is there anything you want to speak to on that? Is that just something that you just thought you enjoy doing, or is it something that you see a lot of other performers trying to branch out and do?
Well, I don't know. I've always been a people person. Like I'll see homeless people on the side of the road, and I'll literally stop and talk with them for 15, 20 minutes before I give them some money, just to talk, to see their story and see why they are where they are. So I say that to say this: I'm a people's person. So I love interacting with my fans because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in the predicament or position that I'm in right now. So I love them to death because without them, I would just be a regular guy working a regular 9 to 5.
Oh yes, absolutely. And you know, we love what you do, and we love having you here because you talking about this sort of stuff helps continue to destigmatize the industry, make you because it's like I said, that's why I did a lot of videos. For those of you that don't know, I make videos for Buzzfeed, and I used to make a lot of stuff about the adult industry, which is why I met Jason. And a lot of that is, I wanted to help. I think that this in general, you guys being on Twitch, it helps humanize, the performers that people see. Fia has a question for you, which is, like, what is a good way to relax for porn stars? Like they feel like the performance anxiety must be wild. Did you have a lot of performance anxiety at first? And by the way, for people tuning in for Hasan, unfortunately, Hasan is the interview ended with Hasan, but he'll be live in 30 minutes. But yes, stick around, please. But we have Jason still here, because I figured I'd just keep on chatting with Jason because we certainly love hearing from him. And again, thank you again for all the follows. I wish I could give individual shout outs. Asher Mandel, Spano, Nano Chano, Mirklo, P111554RT, the BTG Quill Bazam. Okay, yeah, this is where it gets kind of hard for me to keep up, but I do appreciate it all, and I hope you guys will enjoy the future streams. But Jason, I completely forgot the question I was asking. Oh yeah, it still says HasanAbi. I was going to say interview with the King. I'm changing the stream title. Thank you very much, Insider. The King, Jason Love. Yes. But yes, go. What were you saying? Anyways, go on. I forgot what we were saying. Piss fart. Oh, that's much easier to pronounce, actually. Yes, thank you for the follow, piss fart. But yes, Jason, did I ask you a question? I don't even know anymore if I asked a question.
No, you was about to ask a question, but I'm assuming.
Oh, performance anxiety. That's right. Thank you, Skips. It was about performance anxiety.
Oh, performance anxiety? Well, okay, so once again, like I always been extra, so the lights and everything never bothered me. But if I got into a situation where like the girl was like super famous, and I was like overthinking the job that I was about to do, I'm like, yo, will I perform right? Will I please her? Will I shoot the scene and she won't come or whatever, right? So I started like stopping. I was like, yo, listen, if you go in there, ignore the lights, ignore everybody, ignore the microphone just floating in the air, ignore all that, focus on the young lady and do what you do best. And then you're gonna have the best output. And like once I geared my mind to that,
recording stopped.
After that it was just like, yo, let's go.
No, I love that. I mean, like sorry, everyone, I just stopped the recording of the Zoom call. Yeah, no, it makes complete sense. I'm glad you came for Hasan, but our entertain Luke Ballistic. I mean, it's all Jason Love. Let's give him a shout out again, please. Follow Jason on Twitch. We fucking love him, and we'll definitely have to do more with you. You have no jams. Ask, what is your favorite and least favorite part of being in the adult industry? Thank you again for the follow.
Favorite part was getting paid a lot of monies just to have fun. Least favorite part was sometimes you get overworked. Sometimes the director wants you to do some things that seems a little inhuman. Like, yo, I'm not a robot. Like I can't hold this girl up in the air on the wall with some champagne falling in my eyes for 5 minutes. Like my eyes is burning. I need to rub them. Like I'm gonna have to I can't keep her on the wall for 5 minutes. Who do you think I am? So, physically it's very demanding at points. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you go, obviously if you have a Nicole Anderson, a Riley Reid, a Lena Paul, one of these, Alana Rose, your day is gonna, okay, Riley, you work hard. Never mind, Riley is a workout. But any one of the other girls, you get there and like, it's gonna be kosher. You're gonna have fun. It's gonna be easy. Not say easy, but it's gonna roll relatively as though it's supposed to. But like, you just know you're gonna have a lot of work. Like with regular girls, new girls, like you basically gotta show them what to do because it feels as though they didn't do the action prior to this because they get like rattled from the lights.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'm sure it's very nerve-wracking for a lot of first-time female performers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they used to always put the first timers with me because I'm gentle. I'll be gentle. I'll make it look rough. It'll look like I'm about to destroy something, but in actuality, on set, I'm actually being very cordial, very relaxed with them. So they put the new girls with me to break them in, and then they send them out to the wolves.
No, absolutely. No. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can tell. I mean, we all love you. This man is a beautiful, gentle giant. 6'5". Hasan came into the stream today thinking he'd be the tallest Chad. No.
Hasan's 6'4" though. That's tall. That's
tall. Yeah, he's tall indeed. Yeah, this guy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's always great.
I would have never thought Hasan would have been that cool.
Oh fuck,
he's cool to the point where I'm gonna watch his streams.
Absolutely. And what's I'm saying, when you say you're in LA, so not this weekend. You're here.
Let's see. So so not next week, but the following.
How long are you here for?
2 days maybe.
Oh yeah, well let's definitely get something to. Well, at least get lunch, and then I guess we'll have to harass Hasan in chat to come out with us. Yeah, we got. I don't know. He's a busy man, but he may make time for us, but specifically for you.
Yeah,
I'm sure he would want to make love.
Yeah,
he'll have an hour or two to spare for King Jason Love. Who doesn't? Honestly, thank you again, Comrade Chernov, and again Echo Hotel, Sponge, everyone for the follows. I appreciate you all. Jason's Twitch. Let me throw it up again. Yes, please follow Jason's Twitch. We didn't know he was on Twitch until literally just like 10 minutes ago. So yes.
Yeah, and I'm actually about I set all this up for her to get active in it.
You got like a 3 camera. Show your setup again. You got like a 3 monitor setup. I only got 2. This guy is always just flexing. I love it.
Look at that. Like, the cameras with the lights. And
holy shit!
He's got like the GoPro.
He's got the GoPro setup.
The whole 9.
He's ready to go. Yeah, look at that. Look at the RGB,
they
baby.
say you turn this one sideways because the chats is gonna come here and like all that shit.
Oh yes, Luke Ballistic. Please do harass Hasan into hanging out with us. Everyone harass him. But either way, yeah. I mean, it's. I saw Jack in the chat. My friend Jack. I'm supposed to work out with him in a little bit, so I'm gonna leave in a moment. But I do wanted to ask you, Jason. Any workout tips in general for the chat? I'm about to work out. What do you think I should be doing? Should I eat before my workout? Eat after my workout?
So you want to? Okay. So before my workout, what I do is I'll eat a cup of oatmeal, 2 eggs, and a spoon of peanut butter.
Wow.
And the spoon of peanut butter, sometimes I put it in my oatmeal, depending on which flavor I have. If it's like some chocolate oatmeal or something, I don't put the peanut butter in it because it feels too cloggy.
Yeah.
But sorry, I'll do pre-workout. So I'll eat my breakfast, and then on my way to the gym, 15 minutes before I get to the gym, I drink a pre-workout. And then I'll already have my food nourished in me and digested, and then I'll just go and kill the gym for an hour or 2. 2.5 maybe when I'm feeling like a cycle. And then I just go at it. And as soon as I finish working out, I'll have a protein shake in my book sack. When I get in the car, I done broke down my muscles, so I drink the protein shake so that I don't lose any gains.
Damn, you guys! I hope you guys are jotting this down. Yes. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. You don't have custom emotes yet, right? Like you don't like your custom emotes or emojis, like emotes.
No.
Emotes. Oh, once you gotta get those gotta get made. They're gonna be so good. The Jason Love ones. We need some Jason Love emotes for sure. I'll fucking put Jason Love emotes in my stream too at this point. Yeah, how much protein are you taking a day?
So I eat 1 1 gram per pound.
Yeah.
I add 10.
And
So I
add
weigh
10.
250 pounds. I weigh 250 pounds. So I eat 250 grams of protein, and then I'll add 10 to that. So I eat 260 grams because I'm trying to gain. If I was trying to stay the same, then I would just, I would eat my weight.
Oh yeah, fucking no. That's a lot of protein. Yeah.
It's like 4 or 5 meals a day.
Well, I guess yeah, because you're also like I'm trying to lose weight, Jason. I'm training for an MMA fight, and so
you're trying to lose weight. Then
yeah.
you cut out all the carbs, and starchy foods. Eat you some
pasta's hard.
Caesar salad with some chicken in it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you wait a little bit, eat you some beef jerky or some type of protein, some cheese, and then you go wait a little while. You want to eat at least once every 2 hours.
Once every 2 hours.
But
okay.
Some clean food.
Clean foods. Yeah, absolutely. What weight class am I? I fought last time, so I fought one MMA fight before, and I fought at 145, which was probably too heavy actually, because I'm currently walking around right now like a 150 something, and so technically I should actually be fighting at 135. So I'm trying to get down to 135. Pasta is life. That's what makes it tough.
You're trying to lose, you can't get pasta.
No pasta.
You can have pasta 1 time a week as a cheat.
I don't even want to cheat. I don't want to disappoint you, Jason, because I honestly, when I do this fight, it is for a Buzzfeed video. Oh, look at his fucking pants match his jacket. Love it. Thank you for the follow, Batmanuel and Isaiah 15 and Baba Booey. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I completely forgot. But yeah, my weight class 135 is probably where I need to fight at. So I need to lose like 20 pounds, which is feasible. If you're fighting in MMA, you can probably walk around to like 10 pounds above your fight weight like a couple weeks out, because then you can just kind of what do they call it? You can do a weight cut. Not weight cut, like when they don't drink water, so the unhealthy thing. But thanks for the follow, Life for Aria. Great to have you here again. I thank you for your question earlier. Yeah, when they dehydrate themselves, exactly, Boardway. So what do they do? Cali Desert. Again, I'm so glad to have you all here. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview earlier with Prince Hasan himself. Yeah, it was great. It was great chatting with him. Daph was great to chat with the other day, and Hasan was great. Waterfast, Waterfast is crazy. Yeah, that'd be wild too. But yes, Jason, when I do my fight, you got to come out here, because you and Hasan need to come out and walk me to the cage. I need you walking me out to the cage dressed like this, man. You're gonna fucking intimidate my opponent for me. When do people usually level up weight classes? They usually level up. Some fighters do it because they want to win in a heavier weight class, but you normally don't want to go up in weight class if it's not natural for you, because then you'll be on the smaller end. People go down in weight class because then they'll be on the bigger end of that weight class, if that makes sense. Someone's yes. When is the Botez stream? Yeah, we're streaming with Alexandra Botez next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. Then we have another interview for the following week. I'll divulge that information once it's fully confirmed. It's pretty much confirmed, but I never like to speak too soon. And then typically I normally stream just Tuesdays, Thursdays. Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Tuesdays is just a chill hangout stream. Someone plays some spooky games. Thursdays I call scammers. Those are good fun. So I hope you guys will stick around for the Thursday streams, because
what spooky game you playing?
I started Man of Medan recently. Have you ever played that?
I was reading the synopsis on that. Today's Friday, Tuesday, and I was about to download.
Oh, download it, baby! I would love to see you play some spooky games. The best horror game I played. I only started streaming this year, and I was on YouTube for most of it. Then finally made the jump to Twitch. But the best game I played this year, horror game, is Layers of Fear. That is a game you gotta play. Layers of Fear. Woo! Yeah. MX Mias, you're right. Alexandra Botez. Did I say Alexandra? Yes, Alexandra Botez. Is it Botez? Botez. I can double check. But I'm excited for her a lot. She's gonna be great fun to chat with, and a wise one to chat with. But what do you have planned for us today, Jason? You're in Miami, right? You're out on the East Coast right now. Botez, thank you. Botez.
I gotta go to Dolce & Gabbana.
Some
suits custom made.
God, this guy. Custom Dolce & Gabbana suits. But yes, go on. And that's what you're doing? You can go get that?
You know why I was late this morning? Because
why?
I was coming back from the gym.
Oh, yeah.
my trainer was acting like a fucking psychopath. I'm like, bro, I need to go because I have something to do. He's like, okay, yeah, you go after we finish this.
Hey man, he wants you to keep that beautiful body. You know, that
Yeah.
it is what it is. It is what it is. And happy to notice you. MX me. Luckily, my chat doesn't fly quite like Hasan, so I noticed and I appreciate all of you. Right now, I'm obviously chatting with someone, so I do apologize if I haven't responded to someone's question. Hey, airborne virus. I was gonna ask something. I completely forgot what I was gonna do. Yes, I'll make sure to grill Alexandra about her alleged involvement in the CIA. Thank you, by the way, to Joseph Puggy for the follow, 69. Thank you to Phil Ron. Thank you to X Vang Monk. I appreciate you all. We appreciate you all being here. The ginger kid. I mean, like Jason. Someone's asking Totalitarian. Thank you for all your questions, Total, and thank you for being here. They're asking, does taking in that much protein increase the load?
I wouldn't say it increases the load, but it'll, when you eat a lot of protein and fruits, it'll make the load for the opposer taste better. I'll tell you that. But
I didn't even realize the load meant at first. I thought you meant a weight load. I thought you no, you're right. You're right. I thought even in my mind, I thought like it does increase the load of your weights. Go on. All right, continue talking, please. Go on.
No, I think the load they meant like the money shot.
Yeah, I think that's what that is what Total meant. Yes.
So like you eat a lot of protein and you eat fruits, drink a lot of water, then yes, it will increase the volume and the flavor. Yeah, like a lot of water. I drink a gallon a day.
Hey, that's good to know. Drink lots of water, everyone. Hydrate.
Yes.
And Trove, you say, have you heard of Subnautica? It's a water-based survival game with fear aspects. Not horror, but worth the experience. I've heard of it by name. Is that a good game? Have you heard of Subnautica, Jason?
Subnautica?
I've never heard. I've never played it, but I'm familiar with it by name. But I've never, not too familiar.
Oh, I never played it either. But I was playing this game. I believe it's called Shark Fest. Maybe Shark Fest. It's a shark game where you are the shark in the water, and like you gotta eat the people like on the pier, people that's fishing, people in boats, and you gotta like eat them and like not get harpooned. It's actually a pretty fun little nautical.
Shark, man-eater. They're calling it man-eater. They say it's man-eater is the name of the game.
Man-eaters, yes.
Man-eater. I've never heard of it. I'll have to check it out. Thanks, chat, for that. Hasan played Subnautica Medium. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I'll do whatever Hasan does.
Bro, this is crazy. Bro, you like jump on shore, be flapping around. People just like picnicking and fishing and stuff. And you just eat them and it's weird. It's fun though. It's fun. Honestly, it's fun.
That's funny. Well, I'll have to check it out. Volker, by the way, everyone, if you want, you can join the Discord, by the way. Luckily, we have a lovely community, so make sure to join the Discord. I just pinged it up. I'll be there after my workout. I hang out there every day. We party there. I'm also on Hasan's
What's your workout today?
My workout today, I'm doing a lot of calisthenics.
I did legs today.
Oh, you did legs? I got to do more legs. You don't want, I don't have pants on. Gotta get those bad boys.
Yo, I don't even know if I can flex mine, but you can see.
Oh, that's what we have to. That's what you should have shown Hasan. Hasan needed to see those, baby. What I was gonna say is, by the way, yes, Volkarai has a question for you, and I'll ask your question too, Will One Dodo. But Volkarai asks, question for Jason: would he recommend Kegels for men who want to increase the power of their money shot? So Kegels, you know what I'm talking about? Like
I don't know if Kegels would increase the powers of the money shot, as it is a inner thigh workout. You'll have some fucking sick and shredded inner thighs, but it has nothing to do with ejaculation, if I can say that.
Yeah. We've said a lot more on this stream today, so you're fine. Zeldcat says, "What's good, Jason? Looking good, brother. You do look good, baby. You do look good." Oh, I don't know why we suddenly got a jump in viewership, but I appreciate everyone that just suddenly jumped in, and thank you for all the follows, everyone. I'm so glad you're here. This is Jason. If you're here for the Hasan interview, unfortunately Hasan is leaving because he left because he has to stream in 13 minutes or so. It's been a pleasure, and I'll keep on chatting for a moment, even though I have to go train. I'm happy to see you all here, so we're just chit-chatting, and I'm also happy, obviously, that. And I'm happy to be, hanging out with all of you. And with Jason, we can't leave Jason hanging. Will One Dodo asks you, Jason, now, do Asian men have a chance in the industry? Because it's true, we don't see very many Asians in the industry.
once again, it's all about the niche. You find your niche, and you can do it. If you can perform at optimum level, they'll find they'll find roles for you.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Crispy Vanilla, for the heads up. Yeah, on the front page, what a treat. But there you go. So if you're Asian in the industry, if you want to break into the industry, this is where you got to go. This is where you got to give it a whirl. Jason Zeldcat wants to know what's the favorite tattoo that you have?
My favorite tattoo? Well, I have to take my jacket off to show you.
Oh, that's what we want. That's why you asked the question. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, I think it was fucking.
Look at those fucking pecs. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit! They're the Jesus Christ.
My favorite tattoo is this right here. So it's like Asian for success. To achieve success, you have to stop, analyze, react. So it's like success in Asian, Chinese writing. SAR, stop, analyze, react. Before you make a decision, it'll be successful.
Oh, love that. That's great. And did you guys see those? Look at these fucking biceps. Jesus Christ. And he just did legs today, so he didn't work on the beach muscles.
Touch these today.
No. He didn't touch these, but he didn't even touch them today. Woo, my God, the chat. This is the content that Twitch needs, baby. Again, follow Jason on Twitch, please, if you want to see that in person.
I'm about to start streaming once a week right now until I familiarize myself.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at those pecs, baby. And this is what he did.
The pecs.
Woo! Fucking hell. This is what. Well, man, Hasan's missing out. Hasan dipped too early. To be honest, I think the reason why Hasan left before his stream is he needed to go on black.com to check out some of more of Jason's work. Yeah, we love it. Yeah. Do you have a favorite scene that anyone out there in the chat that wants to check out a Jason Love scene after this?
I had the most fun shooting the scene with Nicole Aniston, and my first solo scene with Neil Malkova was like one of the best ones to me. And I believe the one with Jason Love and Valerie Kate, that's a really good one. Those three, I felt the movie part and the actual performance compiled together made a phenomenal movie.
I love that. That's fantastic. No, that's great. Well, there you go. Is there a title for it? What's the title? What's the plot of this one?
Don't make me lie.
Don't make me.
So I did like 400 and something. Remember?
Okay, well, either way, find the
exact title verbatim.
Will wants to know in the chat. What did Jason get offered having sex with other men?
Well, I got offers all the time. Yeah.
I mean, in the industry too, right? Did they ever offer?
Yeah. I even had a company that tried to sign me a contract for 12 months for $1.5 million.
Holy shit!
To do same-sex movies, and I was like, no, I love everyone. More power to y'all, but that's not my forte. I said, but we can go have a drink, but that's about it.
I don't think we can link the scene in the chat, Lassa, but you know what we'll do? We'll link it on the Discord. We're gonna find it. We're gonna put it on the Discord. I mean, on our Discord server, we do movie screenings.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, we just got Discord partnership too, so maybe we can't do that. But fuck it, dude. I'm just joking though. We're not gonna do that. Hey, but we want to support Jason. But anyways, what was I gonna say? I'm getting distracted. I'm just enjoying this. Definitely gonna have you back. Thank you again for the follows. Again, Michael's Soft Bimbo, Dat King, haha, Devilix. So again, apologies that I can't keep giving shout outs for the follows. Just so many of you, and I really appreciate it. I really do. We just started streaming on Twitch a couple of months ago, so it's been really nice getting to know everyone, and it's been nice connecting with people like Hasan now, and Daph was wonderful the other day, and now that Jason Love's on Twitch, my God, we gotta be streaming with Jason all the time now too. Yeah, it's a real gift. What's fun is what I like is that this stream. Some of you told me it's on the front page, and this is certainly not. I'm assuming what people expect to see on the front page of Twitch. But you know what? That's life. We are breaking barriers. We're showing two Chads. Well, one Chad and and a BuzzFeed employee. Yeah, you have been a delight. And yes, thank you for the follows. 28 Penguins, Frivolous Cat, DJ Aria, Peepog Drew, Crimson Handiro, Loopback. And I apologize for the people that have been subscribing to that I haven't been able to give you a proper thank you for each of your subs. Things got crazy, but I'll make sure to give proper thanks on our next stream. So remember, I stream normally Tuesdays in the evening. Wednesday, we'll do our interview with Alexandra Botez. I don't know why I pronounced it like that. And then Thursday, we call scammers because we got to fuck them up, you know? Jim Browning, by the way, you guys are familiar with Jim Browning. He lost his YouTube channel to a scammer, but he got his channel back. And we love that for him. We love you. We love... I
wonder how long he was down for.
It's crazy. He got Jim Browning. So Jim Browning, if you don't know, do you know who Jim Browning is?
Jim Browning?
He's a YouTuber that calls that he fucks with like phone scammers, like these call centers. And somehow he fell for a scam himself, where he was tricked into thinking it was YouTube support, and he gave control of his account to them, and they deleted it, or he deleted it for them. But luckily, he got it back. Crazy stuff. We hate to see it, but we also love seeing that he's back. Hey, MCS Johnny, good to see you here. Scooby says, Jason, would you ever do an interview with Ali G?
I don't know who Ali G is.
Ali G is a character of Sacha Baron Cohen's, but I would love to see that. You know, I feel like Jason would turn it on him. Wrong chat, MCS Johnny. I was wondering why you were saying Azerbaijan. I thought, is that like a meme that's going over my head? But I was like, fuck it, I'll run with it. Azerbaijan.
I'm ready for any type of interview.
Yeah, Jason should be joined for scam baiting. Yeah, I would love to have you join to call some scammers. That'd be a good time. So you come out to LA fairly often then? So we can see each other fairly regularly, hopefully.
You know. Luckily, I'm doing phenomenal in life, so I could fly, come and go anytime.
We love that.
Leisure.
Claps in the chat for we love seeing a king living his best life. Look at that fucking body. Holy shit. You're covered, aren't you? Like your legs, show those legs again. Hey, let's see those legs again. See this.
Listen, talk to me nice.
All right, don't raise those too high. I don't want to get
talk to me nice. See these cuts right here though?
Oh my god, baby. That's what we like to see. I'm telling you guys, Hasan left the stream too early. He's missing out, baby. It's okay. Like I said, you know, Hasan, when Jason is in town in a couple weeks from now, Jason and I will get lunch, and we'll invite Hasan out, and maybe he gets to see those tree trunks himself in person. Carl wants to know, Jason, do you watch your own porn?
When they used to first come out, like when they would initially release, I would watch them because, you know, I'm a student of the craft. So I need to watch my scenes to see what I did or what I should have done better going forward with the next scene. So I'm always watching them. I was worse than the fans. So like, I'd be hitting, I'd be like, shit, 2 minutes left. I'd be like, if I do this or whatever, 55 seconds, oh, play. Let's see what I did.
Yes, so for those that you don't know, this is Jason Love. He's more than just an adult performer. He's a musician. You know, he's doing it all, and we love him. His name is Jason Love, and he was chatting with Hasan and I earlier. Big Toe asks, can you ask Jason what to do if you can't get hard in bed? Well, you kind of answered that earlier, right? You have to get yourself a lick her license. Right?
Yeah, so yeah, basically it's just gonna get your liquor license.
He's a living legend, Carl.
Show it to her, you be like, yeah, you see this liquor license? And you go to town. By that time, you'll get the blood flowing. And then first, before you start with the liquor license, you'll drink a bottle of water to the head. Hydration.
Oh, interesting. Hydration. Everyone hydrate.
Well, the hydration, the water flows through your body and it carries out those white cells around, and you need that to go to the good spot.
That's very there. Hey, that's good advice, baby. Yes. TW1DY, thank you for being here. Thought that you were an MMA fighter. You do look like, well, you worked in security too. So again, like, I don't know whoever would want to fuck with you. Like, yeah, I don't know who would want to fuck with you. Like, if I saw you outside of a club and I was trying to be a criminal, I'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ. Tubakas wants to ask, I don't even know if you know this, Jason, but what's your body count, baby?
Oh, about maybe like 3,100. 3,100.
That's in the chat. Oh, I didn't expect that number. I thought maybe. Oh, I'm happy to kiss this guy's ass, WDG. Have you seen his fucking legs? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'll fly to Miami to kiss this guy's ass. What national? Hey, Asian flyboy. I'm guessing you're Asian too. What nationality? Well, I'm nationality-wise, I'm American, but I'm Lao ethnicity-wise. I don't have a Lao passport, so nationality-wise, I'm actually not Lao. But yeah, what a treat. Oh, and by the way, yeah, we broke 10K. What a treat. Thank you again for everyone for being here. Yeah, but 3,100. That's high. Okay, I gotta ask. Out of the 3,100,
hey, you know what? Whenever we get off of this situation, right? I want you to go online and then type crowd of 3,000 people and look at the massive number of people in the auditorium. Whenever you crowd of 3,000 people, hit images, and then look at what 3,000 people look like. I seen this shit and I was like, you ain't shit, Jason.
No. This guy, a mad lad, this guy, honestly, truly, Jesus Christ. Again, Jason, please, if you want more Jason, if you want more from Jason, check him out on Twitch. He literally just started. Give him some follows. And thank you again to everyone here for the follows. JR Red, Winter is Great, Koshi, M. Saki, Kaboom Skull, Ivan the First, Ritwick, Kev, we love and appreciate it. Celia, Kanan, some Bang, so many of you. Signal, Limas, it's crazy. It's been wild. I am Ander. You missed the question. He answered this question earlier about his favorite actresses. He did say that he liked working with Riley Reid, Lana Rhoades, Mia Malkova because they were professional. They knew how to get the job done. Is that correct? Thank you for the hydration reminder. No worries. Don't be sorry. You missed the question, but I just want to let you. I wanted to give you the answer, Ander. No need to be sorry. I appreciate you all to all being here. Oh, that's a good question. Carl asked, "What actress did you film with the most?"
The most?
Yeah, do you have a regular collaborator? Like a Tom, who's the Meg Ryan to your Tom Hanks?
Okay, so I've done the most scenes, like individually, the most scenes with Lana Rhoades.
Lana Rhoades, yeah. She's out of the industry right now, right?
Yeah, I did like 4 or 5 scenes with her, so I think that was the most. I was about to say Lena Koshka, but I've already done.
I don't even know who that is.
Lana Rhoades. Hey, you know Alina Koshka?
I don't know who that is. I genuinely don't. I'm not. This is not like
I'm not
memeing
that.
I don't know who that is.
She's like 6 foot with blue eyes.
Oh.
She was easy.
6 foot. Okay, so she was tall, huh? Oh wow. Kanan asked, well, if you like Mia Milano, and you said Mia Milano. The only issue with Mia Milano, she's just so tall, right? So like it was an issue.
She's 6 foot as well.
She's 6. Well, yeah. So it was harder for you. But again, you're 6'5". That's kind of crazy, But Big Toe wants to know, like, is there any way? What's the best way to start everything in the bedroom if it's awkward? So yeah, let us know your tips. Like if things are a little bit like a little awkward at first, how do you get things rolling?
So how do you break or detour the awkwardness?
Yeah.
Well, honestly, for me, it was always humor. Because once you make a young lady laugh. Our partner, the young lady, our partner, anyone, it's me.
Sorry, I'm hearing a weird noise. Is that from me? Are you hearing that? Is that you? It might be you. It might be you. Is
it me?
No, I don't think it's you.
Well, I do have a lot of phones in here. No, none of mine.
Oh, well, holy shit! Do you see how many phones this guy has? Why is my phone going off? That's like, is that Discord noise? No, that's not a Discord noise. What's that noise? Oh, it's gone. Either way, I don't know where that noise came from. But sorry everyone. You guys see how many fucking phones? Why do you have so many phones?
Well, for my business, each phone is like content for one of my young ladies.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah. So like I was saying, okay. So how I break the awkwardness is humor. Humor always works for me. When you make a young lady laugh, automatically laughter will drop the guard down on anyone. Because once you make somebody laugh or you have the ability to make someone laugh, their guard falls. So they're more open to you. And then once they open to you, then it's easier to slide in and enjoy yourself with the young lady. Like when I get on set, when I used to get on set, like immediately when I would you meet the young lady, you gotta greet each other. I would make a joke or something and make them laugh. So when a person is laughter in a humorous state, they tend to be vulnerable or they drop the guard, and then after that it's open-ended.
Yeah, Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's there you go. Humor, people like personality. Cussy. We did ask about cussy earlier. It took me a fucking moment to figure out what the hell that meant. Both Jason and I thought it meant car sex.
Bro, that shit was
You know what's funny is that that phone call. I figured out what it was. It's text now, which is my burner number. Because again, so Jason on Thursdays on stream on Thursdays at 11 a.m. I usually call phone scammers, kind of like Kid Boga stuff for any of you guys that watch Kid Boga streams. And so that was what it was. So I think a scammer was actually calling me back just now but that's a separate thing. Carl, he did tell us what his longest shoot was. He did. They're asking about your longest shoot, and that's Jason was telling us about a guy who wasn't able to finish for 2 hours and was like chafing his dick. Right? Essentially.
I forgot to tell you, he never finished.
Oh my.
We went home. I had to go back and do the scene solo.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry. I mean, hey, there are performance issues, so we don't. I just feel bad for him. That's embarrassing. Well, you know what? Hey, that's why we love Jason. Jason finishes the job. Zeldcat asks, what's the most underappreciated aspect of being an adult performer? And I apologize, by the way, if I'm missing questions.
Okay,
I'll ask yours next, Luna. Go on.
For example, you have to get tested like once every 10 days or whatever. One of the most, underrated situation is that we have all this sex and we do all of this, but we do it and we maintain safety. Like you'll never really find adult performers just going out and like randomly in a bar hooking up with somebody or at the club and just getting strangers. Because they don't understand how safe and how healthy and how well thought our lifestyles are in order to maintain this. Because if you get burned, per se, STD, then you can't work. If you can't work, you can't make your money. And if you can't get the money, then what's the point? It's real safe. People think it's like, oh, they're nasty. No, not nasty at all.
Fair enough. Luna wants to ask, did you ever oh yeah have you ever I'm assuming this has happened, but have you ever done a scene where you're going into it but you're not feeling it, you're not horny, have you ever had that, or and you just felt like you had to get the job done?
Yes, a few times. You'll be like, man, why is she biting my glizzy like this? Like, why is she fucking saw dog in the cock like this, right? It's pissing you off, man. Like, you tell them directly, you put them to the side, like, yo, can you stop making her suck the dick because she is biting it? Like, I don't know if she's a piranha or what, but stop it. Like, well, we got to get so much. We need at least 10 minutes of the dick sucking. I'm like, fuck. So by the time you get to the actual sex, your shit is raw. So now it's like you're going at it with a kind of hurt cock or whatever. So you just there like, bro, chill. You've been in. First you was biting it, now you've been in it. But you just suck it up, you finish it, and then that would be the fucking scene that would win an award. And you get the award, you'd be like, fuck this award.
Yeah. Yeah, you're an award winner. White Pony wants to ask, outside of yourself, who is your favorite male performer?
Excuse me. My favorite male? I would kind of be biased. Jax and Louis Smalls is one of my good friends. Mm-hmm. So I would say they do well. Jax is a really strong performer. Manuel Ferrara, he's a really strong performer. Who else? The young man Pressure, he's a good performer as well. Yeah, I would say those three. I wouldn't say I have a favorite because I really, have a favorite male per se. But I'll say either, Jax, Manuel, or the little guy Pressure. He's a good performer as well. And I also, when I used to actually watch, those type of movies, Dread, he has good scenes too because, he has such a fucking massive glizzy. Like, it's entertaining to watch what the young ladies do with it.
Yeah. There's actually a very good question here from, I'll get some of your other questions about Bernie and stuff like that. I want to ask Breeze one because I have to leave shortly, but I want to ask Breeze one too, because this is a good question. Have you ever felt fetishized in any way, specifically, black in its title, could be viewed as fetishization?
Not really, because I'm logical. I'm a rational person, and I'm an optimist. So I never really say I felt fetishized because, like, I'm getting paid. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I never really thought about it like that. Like, oh, how do you feel about being a big black guy hammering little white girls? I'm like, I don't know. Last I looked, I deposited a check for the activity, so I don't care. I even had fun, so I don't know what to say. Like, no, if that's a feeling fetishized, then shit, I'll feel it anytime. I'm having fun and I'm getting paid.
Love that for you. We love that for you, Jason. Work is work indeed. Bernie wants to know craziest place you've shot a scene at. Yeah.
What?
What's the craziest place you've shot a scene at?
The craziest, in a tunnel in Budapest, Hungary. After
Eternal, you did that at a historical landmark?
The tunnel was bad, but when we was walking through the park, before we went in the tunnel, we passed up 2 policemen. So now, once we passed up the policemen, I'm the black dude with no tattoos. I'm walking. I don't want to look back, but I have to look back. I'm like, I look back, and the cop was like, oh shit, we going to jail. We get in the tunnel, and we doing all kind of filth floor and filth down there. And I'm like going at it, and I'm like looking like, where are them cops? I know they're coming. Like my shit is going up and then down and up and then down. I'm nervous.
That was the performance anxiety. The cops.
The girl looking back like, why are you nervous? I'm like, motherfucker, we just passed cops.
Well, one of the final questions I can ask, because I gotta pop off, but is not literally, unfortunately, but ask it. They want to know. Ander wants to know if there's a dream scene that you have with an actress that no longer wants to work in the industry. You know?
No, I basically shot.
This guy's done it all.
Oh yeah, I shot with everyone. Who did I not work with? The only person I never worked with was Bella Danger, which was on my list, but we was both too busy. I can't think of anything.
He's done it all, baby. We love it. The final question I've been asked a little bit is porn unionized? You know, or no?
What?
Is porn unionized? Weimar wants to know, is it unionized?
Is it unionized?
Yeah.
No. Kind of. You'll have like an organization that kind of speaks for the adult workers, but it's not really unionized. Like, you're not going to get health insurance unless you purchase it yourself. And a lot of the porn stars, they make these massive amounts of money. Well, some act like they don't, but they do. They make a massive amounts of money, and they don't utilize it well, meaning they don't put money away, and they don't like start businesses and do things that's going to actually create longevity in gaining finance. So they make the money and then they burn it just as fast as they make it, because they're making it so fast. Kind of like a drug dealer do.
Yeah.
You know, they like make all this money and then they never save any because they make it so fast.
Yeah.
But they don't have a union. I said that to say this. That's why you need to save the money while you do it.
Well, look at you. You're doing great. You were very smart on your end. I got only one more question for you. Firstly, quickly, I don't believe you worked with Mia Khalifa, right? People are asking in the chat. No, I haven't. I think she was out of the industry before you started. And then the final question I want to ask is a good one from Prince of Nature Legend. And by the way, thank you again for everyone that has followed. Join our Discord if you haven't. We'll keep on hanging out there. Jason, you'll have to join the Discord too.
Yeah.
And then Jason's also, hang out with Jason on the Discord. But Jason, follow Jason on Twitch as well. The final question comes from Prince of Nature Legend. And it's basically, what do you think, what are your thoughts on the stigma of female performers versus male performers? For example, Lana Rhoades, obviously, you know, she's still trying to move past, it might be easier perhaps for a male performer to move past the stigmas associated with the industry than a female one. Or not, in your opinion. What do you think?
Definitely. So, for example, you're in high school or college, first level of college, and a girl goes and has sex with the entire football team, right? She's a whore, despicable dirtbag, right?
Well, no, not right, but yeah, I see the point you're making. Yeah.
Now, her brother, a guy, goes and smashes the entire girls' softball team. He's a legend. He's the guy that smashed 14 volleyball girls, right? He's a legend. She's a whore. He's a legend. Now, bring that into adulthood. Now, a young lady goes and get ran through by 10 guys. She's a slut. Same guy that was in that same video goes and has 10 girls. He's amazing. He's that guy that can handle 10 girls. It's just a stigma because men are sexist, kind of sort of. So like they look at girls that do things that guys do. Girls shouldn't do it, guys can do it. I feel it shouldn't be like that, but that's how it is. So like even in the aftermath of like leaving porn or whatever, it's cool for me to go do whatever. I'm looked at as like the legend. Same girl retires and then she opens up a clothing store. They go in there and they be like, I bought some clothes from the horror store. It's just a gender situation. Well, it shouldn't be that way, but that's how it is, unfortunately.
It is unfortunate, and again, we continue to hope that as we hopefully slowly become more progressive in our views, and like again,
I have faith it will.
I have faith that things are gonna slowly change in that aspect. But that's why it's great having you on and speaking up for your female co-stars, and we appreciate that, and I appreciate your time, Jason. I think that was the right question to end on. It exactly like Mothman Barbie says, it is how it is now. But what we're doing, but talking about it like we are now, you going on Twitch, seeing other performers be on Twitch like Mia Malkova. I think it helps humanize the performers people see on screen. And and hopefully continues to help destigmatize a unfairly marginalized industry. But we love you, Jason. We love a woke king. So lots of claps in the chat for Jason. Again, please follow him on Twitch. Check him out on TikTok, OnlyFans. I would throw the OnlyFans link up, but then people told me I would get banned, so good thing. Don't do that. But thank you again for all the follows. Gianni, I see someone here with, I think they're Korean characters, maybe Japanese characters. Augie is here. Thank you for the follow. Richie's08, Rachel Reinhardt, Hotpot Sergeant. I'm sorry I haven't been able to give proper, shout outs to all the follows. I'll see you all again next Tuesday for just a chill stream at 6 or 5 p.m. PT. I'm not too sure, probably one of the times. Join the Discord for updates. And then we have the next interview with Alexandra is next Wednesday, and we're gonna have to bring back Jason for future interviews too after that. And then that Thursday I do scam baiting. So it should be good. Korean characters, thank you. Well, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all tuning on in. I know Hasan's live right now too, so we'll do a quick raid over to, I think I don't think I was gonna raid Maya, but she's not on right now. Okay. We're gonna raid Nim. I don't know exactly. Again, I'm very new to streaming, but my admins told me to raid Nim, so that's what I'm gonna do. So, say hi to Nim. Well, thank you all for being here. Not Nim, it's Mymn. I don't know how you pronounce that, Gianni. Ugh. But Gianni, thank you for the follow. Thank you all. Say hi to Hasan. I think he is live right now too. And remember, Jason and I are going. Yes, is that? Yes, I think we're gonna go there. Well, ZZZB, thank you, Nim. I appreciate you all being here. We're gonna hit start that right. Yes, I appreciate you all being here again. Thank you, and thank you, Jason Love, for being an incredible guest and guest host. You helped run that beautiful interview with Hasan. I hope Hasan enjoyed his time, and hopefully we'll bring back Hasan again in the future. We go bowling with him. But yeah, lots of love to the chat. We appreciate you. Take care, Jay. Thank you again for the follows. Neem, thank you, Saint Mick. Thank you for being here too, Saint Mick. Crackjack Neem. Okay, that's good to know. Glad for being here. Yes, this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys will see you guys in future chats, streams again soon. See you on the Discord. Lewis says that Jason could be her chair any day. That's nice. We'd love to see that. Yeah, bye, Bia. Great to see everyone. I'll see you guys on stream next awesome. Tuesday. And then Jason, we're gonna stream. I like that angle. Don't tell my girlfriend. But that was a fun angle for me. Like, let's say goodbye, Jason. Say goodbye to the chat.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank y'all for dropping in. Aria, thank you for having me. It was a pleasure and a blast per usual.
It's always a blast chatting with you. You're a great guy, Jason, and I'm glad we got each other's numbers now. So I'll see you in LA soon. I will see each other in LA.
Definitely.
My treat. Lots of love.
Bless up. All love, brody.
Bye, everyone. See you guys. Say hi to Neem for us. Oops, my damn